The Burbs final twist explained. The HOA secret that changes everything, and will there be a season 2? Rating. The cul-de-sac just got a lot more crowded and significantly more homicidal. After 7 episodes of manicured lawns and mounting paranoia, Peacock's reimagining of the Burbs has reached its endgame. Episode 8, Only One Way Out, managed to pack more twists into 36 minutes than a suburban HOA handbook has arbitrary rules about mailbox colors. Between botched rescues, accidental manslaughter, and a Corey Feldman cameo that made every Gen X heart skip a beat, the finale delivered the kind of chaotic energy we've come to expect from Hinkley Hills. The trash man cometh and goeth. The finale hit the ground running so fast, in fact, that you'd be forgiven for feeling a bit of whiplash. We find Samira, Keek Palmer, and Allison, Erica Dasher, in the clutches of Walters, the neighborhood garbage man who has been doing a lot more than recycling. In a moment of pure comedic desperation, the duo tries to stall their execution by demanding a classic cinematic villain monologue. "We need the why," Samira pleads. Walters, however, isn't an aspiring actor. He's just a blue-collar hitman. His response? He just gets paid to take out the trash. The ensuing scuffle is a lesson in suburban survival. After a Bluetooth baby monitor SOS, Rob, Jack Whitehall, and a fashionably late Naveen arrive to save the day. The brawl ends with Allison delivering a lethal kick that sends Walters' head into a pipe, ending his career in waste management permanently. A very suburban cover-up watching our protagonists pivot from victims to amateur co-conspirators was the highlight of the episode. They spin a frantic yarn for Danny, claiming Walters simply snapped, killed Gary, and came for them. Surprisingly, the local authorities exhibit the investigative prowess of a goldfish and accept the story without a second thought. With the threat gone, Allison decides she's had enough of the manicured madness and leaves town for a fresh start, leaving Naveen heartbroken but finally motivated to clean his house. Meanwhile, Rob and Samira, bless their hearts, decide that Hinkley Hills is still home. If a murderous garbage man isn't enough to trigger a Zillow search, what is? Not to mention, Allison has transferred the deed to them. The Agnes all along twist. Just as the show lulls you into thinking it's time for wine night, the real monster is revealed. Following a snide comment from Agnes and Laura about Rory's school acceptance, Samira has a beautiful mind moment. She realizes Walters was a rogue agent. He was the HOA's personal janitor. Every resident who ever crossed Agnes ended up taken out. The horror peaks when Rob and Samira realize Kate, Naveen's new flame, is on the HOA board. They rush next door only to find an empty house. Kate has drugged and kidnapped Naveen, leaving us on a cliffhanger that practically screams for a follow-up. Will there be a season 2? The big question remains, will we get more Hinkley Hills? While Peacock has yet to make an official announcement, the creative team is already moving furniture into the second floor. In an exclusive interview with the TV Cave, creator Celeste Huey confirmed that the roadmap for the future is already drawn. "I have already plotted the entire second season. I am so ready. I can see it all. I have the storyline in my head," Huey told us. Check out the full interview below. Given the massive cliffhanger involving Naveen's abduction and the revelation of the HOA's murderous community standards, there is plenty of ground left to cover. The mystery has shifted from what is happening to how deep the rot goes in the Hinkley Hills leadership. A killer conclusion, Only One Way Out, was a frantic, surprisingly dark end to a stellar debut season. The show successfully moved out of the shadow of the 1989 film, creating its own brand of satirical horror that feels uncomfortably relevant. We've seen the perfect neighborhood unmasked, and it turns out the villains aren't the weirdos in the basement. They were the ones running the board meetings. Now, we just have to pray to the streaming gods for a season 2 renewal so we can see Naveen rescued and Agnes finally get her comeuppance. What did you think of the finale? Was the HOA twist a shocker, or did you see Agnes's villain arc coming from a mile away? Drop your theories in the comments, and keep checking the TV Cave for the latest updates on The Burbs Season 2.